Hi, I'm Brian, and this is Brian Builds Things. Today we're going to do something real quick on caring for your acoustic guitar, because these things need some care. Now this is my Takamine. Oh, I have it in a weird tuning. I probably got this about 2003, 2004, and not too long after. Had some really hard times, so it didn't get taken care of very well. Never got humidified until a couple years ago. There are some cracks up in here. The bridge is lifting a little tiny bit, and we'll cover at some point in time how to fix those things. But for right now, if you don't know, and maybe you're watching this and you're not a guitar player, but you think about it, right? You've never thought about it. The wood in guitars will move with humidity changes, and I live in Chicago and it's winter, so there's a lot of dry heat coming into the house, so you humidify your instrument. The proper level is 45%, which is more than a human typically feels comfortable in their house. So what we do is we use a humidification system in the case with the instrument, keeps it at its proper level of humidity, keeps humans at their proper level of humidity, and everybody is happy. There have been a lot of ways to do this in the past, but one of the best ways is these little humigel packs that are made by, I'm not going to use any brand names, they're made by one of the big manufacturers. Now these still have a fair amount of water in them. What they will do is they get charged up with water, they slowly release it at the proper rate, and when they're done, they're kind of dry and hard, and you just kind of toss them. Well, I like to save money. I'm not going to toss these. So today I'm going to show you a way of rejuvenating these. So if you're going to do this and you're going to rejuvenate them, you need 2 or 3 sets of the humigel packs, because they take a little while to recharge. So I have here typical Tupperware case. This was actually from a brand of ham, lunch meat. Okay, now what we need to do is we need to get water inside this and then put the gel packet in there so that it's not actually touching the water but sitting above it, and then we close off the environment. The water gets sucked into the humigel, and the humigel will retain that water. It takes a couple weeks. That's why you need at least 2 sets, 3 to be safe, but 2 sets. So how to get it in there without touching the water. So I bet you thought Legos were just for fun. Turns out they're pretty handy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a little platform out of a larger flat piece and some of the kind of chunkier bricks, and you want it to stay level. So what I just realized as I was looking through some of the Lego bricks I have is there are these. Now I have seen times where I've done this and the platform itself likes to float, and I'm thinking that maybe with these on there the tendency to float will be a little bit less. But as you can see, it's pretty quick. I don't need that much height. That probably sits just about perfect. This is actually just tap water. We're just going to pour it in. We'll see how well it floats. If it floats. looks pretty good. Now I'm just going to pop these on the top and then close it up. Try and do it without spilling, without having a table in front of me. Alright, pretty good. Now if we let this be for a couple weeks, the human gel actually takes in, it's seeking to maintain a 45%. So it will actually take in the water. So we're just going to let this one sit. I'll break out another set to put into my guitar, keep it going for the next couple weeks, and we'll just kind of keep cycling through them through the winter. And you know, these are, the gel packs are like 15 bucks a set, and maybe you go through 2 or 3 of them through the winter. That's still a sizable chunk of change. We're going to do this. Don't tell the manufacturer, because you know I sell these and probably shouldn't undermine my sales, but I'm a very practical guy and not everybody has all the money in the world to buy all these extras. So let this one sit. I'll break out a new set, pack it up, and you're good to go. I've already done this a couple times and it works. It just, you have to be patient. So there's a quick little tip from Brian Builds on humidifying your acoustic instrument. Make sure you keep it humidified. It will mess up your playing, it will mess up your instrument, it will crack your instrument, it will break the bridge off. You know, those are kind of worst case scenarios, but it will affect everything. So keep it humidified. Let's keep building.